What's up, Shady Crew? Back at it again. Now this video is going to be a little bit different, man. We got to really get into this, and I wanted to give you guys a full breakdown from A to Z of what transpired in regards to the last video that I uploaded with the Dax diss on Tory. Now, if you aren't aware, a whole bunch of stuff went down. Now, at least for me, I was hoping that there would have been a lyrical battle that went back and forth between Tory Lanez and Dax, but that's not exactly what transpired. So here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna go ahead and play to you all the receipts of what took place, and then I'll give you my thoughts at the end. So if this is the first time of you being on the channel, I typically give my reactions at the end. Now, of course, this won't be a reaction. This will be more of my opinion and analysis of what took place. But anyways, guys, we're going to go ahead and get into this. I'm going to play all of this information for you first before I say anything. Let's get it.
Apologize, bro. Apologize, bro. Or you know what's going on. Apologize, my nigga. Apologize, nigga.
I got you, bro.
Apologize, nigga.
I got you, man.
Say sorry, nigga.
My bad for the
Say sorry, nigga.
Sorry, G.
All right, bet.
I got you, G.
There's the difference between me and y'all. See, when my director's over here, 40,000 feet in the air, and we editing, I'm over here on mine, doing the same damn thing. Don't get it twisted.
What the fuck? Why the ass? Call that nigga back. He probably watching the stream. I want to talk to him. We're gonna talk to the victim of Tory Lanez. Tory Lanez president. Yo!
Talk to me, don't lie to me.
Bruh, what's good? Hold on, let me get you on stream. We on Twitch live right now. We with the guy. Man, I'm here, man. I'm here. I've been hearing a lot about you. I'm glad to finally talk to you. I'm a little sick, so don't mind my little soup. I'm eating soup on the side. It's all good. Yeah, bro. It's like chicken noodle soup, bro. You know what I mean?
With a soda on the side?
Nah, ain't no soda on the side, man.
Why can't I see myself?
You can't see? Yeah, I can see you. It's like a regular FaceTime call. You should be able to see yourself.
Damn, I can't see myself.
Yeah, just.
Can you hang up? Oh, there, I can see myself.
Yeah, now you can see. All right, bro.
Hey, wait, are we on the live yet?
We are on the live.
Oh wow! Hey,
we all the way live.
Baby.
We got a couple thousand. We got a couple thousand in here.
Couple thousand? That's light work.
Yeah, but I just went through the whole story of what happened. I played your song, okay, and also I looked at your Instagram. There was a message there from you and Tory. I really want to just hop right into it because I posted a video today on my Instagram. It's the first time I ever posted you, which is kind of unfortunate, right? Like the first time I posted you.
My question is this: how'd you even get that video?
Well, Tory posted it to his Twitter last night.
Oh shit! I didn't even know.
And he responded. He posted and deleted and responded to your tweet about the diss song with that saying, "This is the best diss song response ever."
Oh wow! I didn't see that.
Please take as much time as you want. But what happened when you decided? And by the way, you're from Canada, right?
Man, I'm from Ottawa, Ontario, 613. Man, shout out to my city. Was born and raised
Ottawa.
Newfoundland. Shout out to Newfoundland.
Okay.
What's up?
Damn. Okay. Tory is from Canada too. So explain it. Number one, you can give background to yourself or whatever you want. But
yeah.
Like I looked, you seem to have a reasonably successful YouTube channel that you've been putting up music and people been fucking with it. You got a little fan base that's kind of rocking, right?
Oh yeah. No,
so,
I don't got a fan base, man. I got a fucking family.
Yeah.
That's how I build my shit. We all love each other in my family. We all grind for each other, so it's a great thing. Was a janitor a year ago, moved and finished graduating from college.
Really?
Yeah, I played D1 basketball, University of Montana, D2, led the league in scoring, overnight janitor, then moved here a year ago. Now we on an up and up, so that's pretty much a quick rundown of that.
Wow. So all in a year's time, like shit has changed for you.
Oh, all in a year, man. It's a different type of grind. I'm changing the game. What I'm doing has never been done before. I'm the master P of 2019.
And, you know, just because I be interested in shit like that, my chat might not be like. Explain like how is your approach into getting into music? Because like you know, seeing. Go ahead.
I love it. This is exactly what I did. So a year ago, of course, I was doing the overnight shit. But when I started writing poetry 2.5 years ago. When I was a junior in college, I was on the way to a game one time, heard a song, wrote my first poem, showed it to my teammate. They were like, dog, you write poetry? I'm like, I didn't know I did, but I put this shit down, and they're like, damn, that's deep as fuck. And I was like, yeah, bro. So I kept writing poetry. But anyways, when I started that shit, I'm like, yo, how am I gonna spread this? So I took a piece of paper, right? And on that piece of paper, I wrote the word. Oh, not the word. I wrote the number 1 million. And I said, if I can individually tell 1 million people about what I have in this skill and talent, then I'll be big. So every single day I go about trying to tell 1 million people. And when I finally get to that number, there's no way I won't be one of the biggest artists in the world.
Okay. So you've had a goal from then, and you've just kind of grinded. And it's a lot been in a year. So why did you decide to do this song on Tory?
I was just, people were sort of wanting me to do it because he had like put out the challenge for like the best rapper thing. I was like, oh, that's dope. You know what I mean?
You felt it was an open challenge, right?
Yeah, it's like the rap competition thing going on, so it was cool, you know?
So you thought, yo, he's talking about he's the best. We competing, sorry. I'll drop a track.
You said what?
He's talking about he's the best, right?
Yeah.
And you feel you could rap. You're like, I'm just competing. You didn't, I'm saying, did you diss him on some shit like, man, fuck this nigga, man? Or it's like, yo, bro, I could rap too.
I've never claimed to be a street nigger on any stuff like that. So I didn't do none of that stuff. It was more just like trying to show like I have the lyrical capabilities to withstand any fortitude that another artist could bring towards me. You feel me? So it was just in that respect.
So you dropped the track. It's getting a lot of steam. Or I think maybe he hit you when you were previewing the track. But what did you think about his response to you when he said, "Yo, I'm not into this. Don't diss me. Do your own thing because I'm not taking it like that."
Oh yeah, I just because I mean I didn't really take it too seriously. I wasn't sure if he was being super serious or not, but he had said like if you say the wrong thing, and I knew my diss track like wasn't personal, so I wasn't like, oh, I'm not saying like I'm not calling out anyone's baby mama or none of that type of shit. So I was just like, okay, well mine's not personal, so and there was a bunch of other diss tracks out there. I'd seen like 15.
Yeah.
Like, oh, bet this is gonna be fun.
All right, so you dropped the track, and I guess like let's get to last night. You dropped the track. I'm guessing you didn't hear anything from him since then, right?
Nah.
But last night, by the way, it's Grammy weekend. The Grammys are going on even right now.
Hey, shout out to the Grammys, man. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you one thing, man.
Go ahead.
This time next year.
You're promising.
Your boy Dax.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure if I won't be nominated.
Yeah.
But I will be sitting at the Grammys within the first 50 to 100 rows.
Damn, how many rows there?
I don't know. But not like a fan section or something like that. But this time next year, I will be sitting there, man. And then within the next 2 to 3, I will be nominated and win a Grammy.
Hey, well, listen, that's a great story when you think about where you came from. You said, yo, you played D1 sports, and then you were also a janitor. So, but anyway, last night, bro, where were you performing last night?
Who told you I was performing?
I heard you were performing.
Oh shit! Okay, so you already got the scoop. I
got this. I want you to tell your story. I want to because the story I heard.
At the Viper Room, I was opening up for. I was doing a favor for a man, Scott at Rip. They run a great company out there, a media marketing company where they like do a bunch of dope ass videos for a lot of huge artists like Chris Brown, Tyga. Mm-hmm. So I was opening up for a girl called Ashley all day, and Dice Soho was there too. So I did my little 15 set.
Yeah. So was Tory like in the audience watching you the whole time? Like what happened?
No. He wasn't in the audience.
So
not that I would know. I mean, I wasn't like looking around like who the fuck was there.
So this is before your performance or after your performance?
What's before or after?
The video of so.
Oh, that's after. That's
the
after.
video of Tory and you seem out of breath. I'm wondering what the fuck led up to that. Were y'all running sprints and then he just took the camera out and he just apologized?
Man, let me tell you something. Shit happened so fast, my G. All of a sudden, I'm in the club after I perform, and then there's just like commotion going down. I'm like, shit, whoo, 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 whoo. All of a sudden, I'm sprinting, dog. Look, just running around. I'm like,
wait, so people start jumping on you in the club?
think that's what happened. Like people like started throwing, but I wasn't sure who. I couldn't see nothing.
Were you feeling people hitting you? Like you were feeling like people hitting you or something?
I got hit a couple times, yeah. I couldn't see nothing. So I'm just bobbing and weaving a little bit, doing my thing. Then I'm out the club, sprinting. All of a sudden, boom, boom, boom. I'm fast too, G.
Yeah.
Right. So
you weren't with nobody?
No, I mean I went there with my roommate and a couple other people, but I wasn't like with nobody. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's LA, man. LA.
Well, see, here's my thing. I'm not like I've never claimed to be a thug, or I'm not on none of that bullshit. I'm not with the shits. I ain't, I'm not out here. I'm not what's the other term motherfuckers use?
You're not a savage, bro.
No, I'm a savage, but in different ways. But I'm.
You're not a street nigga, bro.
Yeah, I ain't with the smoke. You feel me?
Word.
I don't got time for that shit. I got a family, so.
But
it was just crazy, but it happens like that.
So I'm hearing, and this, well, again, I've heard the schools from a lot of people, even some people very close to him. They said they took your chain, they beat you up, you apologize.
Hey, my Dax chain and big play chain gone, my G.
They would tell me, they were like, this shit's fake, bro. Like, my thing is, why did you apologize on camera, bro? Like, after they did that, you could.
First of all, let me say this, my G.
Go ahead.
What me and Tory Lanez did last night is the biggest revolution in hip hop history. We've totally revolutionized the game. You see, what happened last night was supposed to happen. What we did is set a standard for 2019. Things don't need to end in brutality and fatality.
But that's how it ended, though.
You said what?
But I mean, it ended with violence, somewhat, right?
No. It didn't end with violence. I mean, I said the sorry shit on the cameras. I wasn't trying to continue the whole runaround shit. You know what I mean? But I mean, it set a standard for 2019 that things don't need to end poorly. People want to get back home to their families. He did what he had to do. I did what I had to do. Made it back to my family. I'm good. I have no animosity towards him or anybody. I'm happy that happened because what it does is setting the standard for other young black men that listen. You don't have to let your pride get the best of you in a compromising situation and let it lead to your parents living longer than you.
No, I agree with that.
You can get in a compromising situation and say to yourself, you know what? This is not the time for that. Let me just squash this. It's not worth it. And that's what I want people to get from this whole situation. I'm not about the bullshit. I'm not here to say I don't fuck with this, I don't fuck with that, I don't like this person, I don't like that person. I don't give a fuck. All I'm here to say is for every single motherfucker watching, you don't have to be the tough guy, my G. You can settle down and breathe in a situation. Go, what's the best thing to do right now? Not for me, but for my family. And you both can go about your day. I got no problem with that nigga.
Yeah, but was Tory gonna kill you? That nigga was in an SUV.
You know what? I have no idea.
Yo, hold on. Did anyone have guns down? Like the way the situation looked, bro, looked like you was in fear of your life.
I didn't know what was going down. All I know is
my man. Hold on. I think you're choosing your words wisely. This is what I really think. And Tory's my guy. I feel if it was another artist that wasn't you, they wouldn't handle it like that. And think about it. Don Q and Tory and Joyner, they acknowledged, and they said way more disrespectful stuff in their records than you did in yours. They acknowledged that was just rap. I think you were an easy target, right? Someone who you're in LA, again, you're trying to make it. You're not moving like how most rap niggas move. They see you, and it's an opportunity to make a point. You get me? So I get you with what you're saying. Listen, I'm not the guy who's with all the smoke, who's going to be talking crazy shit. But, you know what I mean? Aren't you a little bit disappointed how it even escalated to that point? Because, like, whether you want to admit it or not, you might call it revolutionizing, like, the game. But, like, he made you look really weak on camera when all you were...
I don't think I look weak. I think most people in my situation, honestly, I advise anyone in my situation to do the same shit. And I'm gonna tell.
Well, if you're in fear of your life,
I'm gonna tell my son to do the same shit.
If you're in fear of your life, though, right? But if it's like,
if you're in a situation where you don't know what's going on, take the safer route.
Okay, I agree with that too.
It's not worth any of the bullshit.
Well, that's what I was saying. But the safer route was you had to apologize, or probably more violence was gonna ensue. Like
the same route.
Yeah, but aren't you disappointed that your bars would make anyone want to harm you? Especially when you...
Am I disappointed my bars would make someone want to harm me?
Yeah, like, are you disappointed that...
I'm not disappointed. If anyone's followed my sort of like rise to what I'm doing, I probably, like, in terms of like work, like just not, I'm not talking about, I might not have the best bars in the game, although I got some crazy ass bars, but like, I've always been the type of nigga, I can motivate a cow to fly. My words have power. You feel me? And I'm not saying I'm disappointed in my words, because there's strength in my words, and I motivate a lot of people. And I'm hoping whoever's watching this fucking live chat right now takes what I'm saying to heart and teaches their son or whoever to do the same shit I did in that situation, because that's the right thing to do. So for me, I'm not disappointed in nothing. I'm happy what happened, and I'm happy people get the opportunity to learn from it and see even a dude like myself in a situation can be like, yo, I'm sorry, bro, and move on with my life.
So you're not worried about any, because you know some people online, they're like, yo, this like, some people will that just got introduced to you, unless they're gonna go check out your music, which I encourage everyone to go check out your music, especially even if that's how they first heard about you, or even if now they're watching this is the first time they heard about you. But some won't, and some might just have that perception like, oh, this is the guy who Tory Lanez kind of hold. Like, are you worried about those people having that perception, or you don't give a fuck?
Nah,
like,
I'm not worried about those people. I tell people all the time, even like, there's no such thing as a hater. Every hater is a confused lover.
Yeah.
Someone's gonna see me one time, they're gonna make an opinion. They're gonna see me twice, 3 times. By the 4th time they get to a nigga like me, they on my side, and that's on God.
Mm-hmm.
And I've seen it happen. I already know that, you know, because I got that type of personality and that type of aura, and just what I'm putting into the world is so positive that it's like you start thinking to yourself, why am I even hating on this nigga? He ain't doing nothing but trying to help me.
I feel you on that. So
he ain't putting nothing negative into the world. So why am I even flaming this dude? He never said he was a thug. He never said he's in the streets. So why am I mad at him for not doing what he said he never was? Do
you regret doing that diss track against Tory Lanez? Seems like you do.
You can't regret things in life. I don't regret things, man. You know, what happened. It's over. Life goes on. I'm happy.
I guess we go in a circle, because my thing is, I would assume you regret it, because I have a saying, don't apologize for anything that you do twice. So if you don't regret doing the song, which you ended up apologizing to him for putting out, where are you with, like, how the decisions that you made to put the song out? You know, like,
I mean, but it's just like this. Growing up, sometimes my mom would be like, hey, I'm cooking this for dinner, and then she let me taste it. She says, do you like it? And I'd be like, yeah, but I really didn't.
Okay.
You know what I mean? It's just, it is what it is. That's what I'm saying. I'm trying to use it as an example to people, yo, everything is not that serious, yo.
Do you see any positive coming from this? Like, of course, now you're getting more people looking at you.
You'd be surprised at some of the people who have hit me up. I said Jesus Christ.
Industry people and shit, like other rappers.
Oh yeah, man. The response has been nothing but just positive. It's really.
All right, guys. So you've already seen all of the receipts. So it started originally with Dax jumping on the bandwagon of everybody that was dissing Tory Lanez after he put out the fact that he was the best rapper. He had then DM'd Dax, basically telling him, and I stated this in the last video, basically not to, or be careful what you say, blah blah blah, or you know, it could get physical. That's what was kind of implied in his response. So you know, Dax took it as, yo, my track is clean, it's not really dissing anything. So he drops the diss track. After he drops the diss track, the part that you don't see in that scene where he ran up on him and he's kind of out of breath is he did a concert, and Tory apparently sent some guys in to jump him. He darted out and he got chased down in this SUV. For him to apologize for a diss track when Tory said he was the best rapper. Whatever. Then you move on from that. That incident happened. Dax releases his statement on it. You know, look, I'll take the temporary L to get the dub. Like, I know exactly what I was doing. I know that the track was fire. But in that situation, I'd rather have my life than not have it. So that's his position. That's the position he took. He lives to tell his story. Whatever the case may be, how heated that situation was, when you're in a situation like that and you don't really know how it's going to pan out, it's easy to say what you would do in a situation until you're in it. So I commend him. Look, your life is worth more than a temporary altercation, even if you could have taken, let's say, 2 out of the 3. Who's to say that you didn't end up in the hospital? Who's to say that you didn't end up dead? Like, it's not even worth it. Like, this was supposed to be a lyrical battle that you've now made physical. So then, after he released that statement, then you see Academics. Now, I've never really followed Academics, but after seeing this, it was cringy to watch Academics basically try, because you guys have to understand, Tory and Ack is like this, or at least Ack feels like him and Tory are like this. So you're literally, like, after all the stuff that this man has gone through and experienced off of a diss track that he was well within his right to drop, you trying to make the man admit that he was weak in that moment, trying to make him, trying to point out the fact that, oh, Tory, big man, like, Act, that was trash. Like, why would you even do that? I don't want, if it was me, I wouldn't even answered his phone call, because that's trash, bruh. It's not news when you're sitting here trying to spin a story. Like, you already know what took place. You already know what transpired. Why are you pressing him even more? Like this is your best homie and you, hey, yeah, what he did to you. Like, come on, bro. That was lame. That was so lame. But this whole situation was just trash. Like, Tory, I really don't know mentally what you were going through. I don't think that you recovered from the Dream Doll diss and you're just taking out your aggression on him, because you didn't pull up on her. You didn't pull up on Don Q. You didn't pull up on Joyner. As a matter of fact, when you and Joyner went back and forth, you made it a point to say this isn't a beef, it's just lyrics, right? You got on IG with Don Q and you guys talking over each other back and forth, but you wouldn't step to Don Q because you know he's about that life. But you would run down a man that goes everywhere by himself, that never said that he was about street life. That makes you big? That makes you tough? Like, I mean, it's hard not to be on Dax's side when, like, this was your response to his diss track. Like, you literally have, as you guys seen in the video, I got an editing crew and I edit on this side. So why didn't you drop bars? Why didn't you drop bars? Why didn't you come at this man lyrically, which is the way that he came after you? Never once did we see a post, a message, or anything where Dax said, yo, I'm about this street life, come meet me. It is what it is. Even when you tried to press him in IG, he said to you, nah, it's not like that. It's only bars. That's it. And you still did this trifling stuff. Like, come on, bro. That's lame. That's lame. I mean, why would you even think that this would be okay? Now, the caveat to this is, regardless of what transpired and what took place, Dax has gotten a lot more press because of the situation, and it's actually come out as a plus for him, which is within rights. Like, after going through what he went through, it's only right that he gets paid for it. You know, like, Tory, I don't ever really want to hear about you and your rapping. Go back to singing. Like, this is how I feel now, because, like, that's trash. It didn't have to be this way. It didn't have to go to the lengths that it went to. And you already knew what you were getting into. You put that challenge out to everyone. He didn't. He's just one of many. Did you run up on Mercules? Did you run up on Lil Windex? No, you did not. But you ran up on Dax. Like, that's the mentality. There's, like, you ran up on someone. You were opportunistic in your approach, and it is so lame for you, because you're supposed to be mainstream, right? You're supposed to make all this money, supposed to be making these power moves, but the man stepped to you lyrically and you met him physically. For what? For what? It's I mean, I don't even have words to say. I just wanted to put this vid out because this is the stuff that I talk about. It's supposed to be about the music. I always talk about, yeah, man, I love these rap battles because it's about the music. It's about the artist putting out art. But then you always have this that happens, like where two people can't just rap. No, one has to apologize. All right, so he apologized for the diss track, doesn't take back the diss track. You know what I mean? Like, that's the lame part of your thinking. It doesn't remove the fact that he dropped the diss track on you because he apologized for the diss track. He apologized for the diss track because who knows what the situation looked like. So he was just trying to live to see another day. Like, it, bruh, you can never in your life say that you are the best rapper, because obviously it's not about rapping. Obviously the diss track really hurt you in your pride, maybe because he mentioned about that whole Dream Doll diss in the track. Maybe that's what sent you off, you know, so that you wanted to come in and meet him face to face, whatever the case may be. But it was lame, it was trash for you to even do that. It should have been about the music. But at least now, guys, you know what transpired, you know what took place and where we stand. So hopefully Dax goes viral. Hopefully from this standpoint, he supersedes anything that Tory Lanez does, because that was a sucker move. That's how I feel about it. You guys may feel different, and that's fine. That's fine. We can hash it up in the comments below. But to me, it was a sucker move. Like, that was the equivalent of, I don't know if you guys are aware, when Fat Joe went on Wildin' Out and he made this whole rap about how he was gonna smack somebody if they made fun of him. But you're on a show that makes fun of people. Like, it doesn't make sense. Like, you put the challenge out, but now you want to resort to violence because he ripped you. It's tragic. But anyways, guys, that's my thoughts on it. I just wanted to put this out so that you guys knew exactly what was happening, because this got way more heated than just the lyrics. It got way bigger than just the art form. And, you know, a person's life literally was in the balance over a diss track. And as you guys can see from the previous video, that diss track was fire. But whatever, man. That's the life that we live, and sometimes people don't make wise choices and or decisions, because I don't see how this was ever going to be a positive for Tory, regardless of how he you know, approached this. Apparently this isn't the first person. He ran up on Travis Scott as well. Like, it's just these idiocracies that he puts out there. I don't know what his thought process is. It's just dumb to me. But anyways, guys, we're gonna move on. I just wanted to drop this so that you guys could see basically how this transpired, how it played out, and you know, we can hash it up and talk about the ins and outs of it in the comment section. But whatever, we're gonna keep this moving. Make sure you stay locked to this channel. Your video's coming up next. Make sure you smash that like, subscribe if you're new, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Until then, Shady Crew, stay